Well, the 2015 CIAA tournament is in the books, and your champions, once again, Livingstone. They defeated Winston-Salem State. And really, Stephen, I think the key to the game was every time the Rams made one of those mini runs, a dunk, a three-pointer, Livingstone didn't buckle, and they answered right back.
Right, yeah, I mean, this was one of those games where Livingstone was on from the beginning, it seemed. Winston would have almost had to play a perfect game, but they turned the ball over a lot. They missed a lot of free throws. They left a lot on the line. They were able to come back and cut into it in the second half, but they were never able to get over that initial hole that they put themselves in.
I talked to Ty Newman after the game. He said their motto was down 19, no matter what the score was, and that was a reference to the big lead that Winston jumped out to at Salisbury. They didn't want that to happen again, and I thought that that game would come back in some form or fashion, but I was surprised that it came back for Livingstone to use it as motivation.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think, we talked about it last night. I mean, whoever won this game, that was going to be the turning point in their season. Since then, Livingstone's been lights out. Winston, they had, came out, got 2 wins their first 2 days, but they were going to have to face that same team again. So, every coach is going to tell you every game is different, but in the end, it looks like that game was the catalyst for Livingstone to really get confidence in themselves, and they seemed to, no one was going to be able to stop them tonight.
Ty Newman said he had a chip on his shoulder. He wasn't named all-conference, but he turned out to be the MVP of this year's tournament.
Definitely. I mean, he was a guy all tournament long you had to be a force with. I mean, it's just one of those things where, every couple of years a guy comes and he just has that tournament as an impact, and he's emotional and physically the leader of the game. So hats off to him, very deserving of it.
Is Livingstone the premier program in the CIAA right now?
I mean, you have to say so. I mean, the last 2 years tell you that, and I think, even before that, I think, in the last 4 years, I think they've been in 5 years, they've been in the championship game 3 times. So, that it's a credit to what the coach has done with that program, really turning them into a power. This is their second championship in a row, and only the second in school history. So, it would be interesting to see what they do from here.
All right, up next, the Division II playoffs for Livingstone as they move on for the Rams. Looking forward to next year. For Stephen J. Gaither, I'm Tally Carr, HBCUGameDay.com.